today I wanted to do a different tutorial for you. A lot of people get a bit confused when I say that I do lash tinting. Lash and brow tinting, rather. A lot of people have never heard of the fact that you can tint your lashes and your brows before. I just wanted to show you how I do it. If you have this stuff at home and you don't know how to do it correctly, this is just going to be a little thing to show you, because I thought I'm going to tint my brows anyway. And yeah, so the things you're going to need are, you're going to need some eye makeup remover or some baby wipes, whatever you prefer, some cotton buds and some cotton pads or cotton wool to remove the excess. You're going to need the lash tint that you're using in the correct colour, and you're going to need the peroxide for it, maybe a little spoolie or a brow brush or whatever, and a little kind of lip brush to paint it on with. You're also going to need some Vaseline. Now, how to tell the correct colour for your eyebrows? Really, it would all depend on your natural hair colour and the hair colour that you previously that you do have. If you dye your hair, you're probably going to want to dye it kind of like the same colour as your hair. If you have black hair, maybe dye it a very dark brown, or dye them brown, or dye them black if you wanted to. My eyebrows are fairly dark anyway, so you know, I'm not actually going to dye them black. I'm going to dye them brown. If you don't want them the intensity of black, you can dye them and then dye them again to get a darker effect, I suppose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Vaseline, wherever it is. I've just got a little pink tin with Vaseline in it. It's also got SPF 15, so you know your brows are going to be protected. So yeah, I'm going to take a bit of that on the end of a Q-tip. Now, it doesn't matter, you can use your fingers or anything, but a Q-tip is more sanitary, and it's also, it makes it more precise. So put that on the underneath of your brows where the skin is, on the front, ends, and on the top. The reason you're doing this is to protect your skin from being tinted. Now, no one wants that, do they? They don't want to walk around with like brown all over their face. So you have that on, and what you're going to do is you're going to take a little tub or something. You can use like a little glass beaker, or you can use like a plastic tub. Anything that you can mix it in, then you can do. I'm going to use a very light brown. It's not light brown, it's a brown tint. This is by Ellison's Beauty Essentials, and if I can get the lid off. So squeeze about a pea-size amount of that into the container or whatever, and then you are going to apply 2 or 3 drops depending of peroxide, depending on the ratio of tint and peroxide. 2 or 3 drops should be enough. So I'm just going to do that. 1, 2, 3. And with your lash brush, or lip brush, why am I saying lash brush? With your lip brush, just mix it around till it's like not like a paste, kind of like, can you see that kind of consistency? Almost like that. I'm going to use a mirror for doing this, which is probably best that you do. You're probably going to see me looking at my little mirror, but it's probably best because I don't want to have tint all over. So what you're going to do is you're just going to coat your your eyebrows. Just coat the eyebrow, and yeah.
Truth in your lies, when everything feels like the movies. Yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me
that you've got that on, don't leave it, just wipe it straight off with a cotton pad. You can use it wet, you can use it dry. Wipe the excess off. And because you've got that Vaseline there, it makes it much easier for it to take off. Can you tell the difference? So this is the eyebrow that I've tinted, this is the one that's not been tinted, and you can pretty much tell the difference that one is darker. Now if you wanted them darker than that, you can put it on again using the same method. Don't leave it on any longer, just put it on, take it straight off, and your eyebrows are tinted. I'm going to do the same to the other eyebrow, just the one even. So put on your Vaseline underneath and above the brow. And I've still got some tint in here, so I'm just going to take that on my lip brush, paint it on. Don't worry about getting it on your skin, because the Vaseline protects the skin. It's like a little barrier, so when you wipe it off, all the tint that might have gotten on your skin will be removed. And then I'm going to take a cotton pad and remove it. Just like that. Can you tell the difference? Not so much anymore. Now, that's pretty simple to do. A lot of questions would be like, it's dyeing your hair. It is dyeing the hair of the eyebrows. When you dye your actual hair on your head, you can pretty much feel a peroxide in the dye, because that's what it is. There's peroxide in it, and you can feel it like maybe irritating your scalp or something. Because you're putting it on your eyebrows, it's the same with eyelashes. You will not feel it burning unless you are allergic. Does that make sense? If you have an allergic reaction to it, then you'll know about it. Always do a skin test, a skin patch test. If you don't know how to do a skin test, you will take some of the dye or the tint and put it in your little beaker tub thing, mix it with the peroxide. Now take that on maybe a Q-tip or something, and you can apply it behind your ear. We are always taught to put it here on our elbow, so put it there, just in a little dot or whatever, like, can you see, like that. Just leave that to kind of set and dry into your skin. If you feel any irritation after that, then rinse it off with warm water, completely rinse the skin, and then if you ever go for a skin test or a tint, you will need to tell them that you are allergic. Hopefully you shouldn't be. It all depends really. Don't go and get a tint done if you don't know. Always make sure that the salon that you are having a tint done with, make sure they do a skin test on you, because it's just good. If you are a freelance worker and you do tinting of eyelashes and eyebrows, always make sure to do a skin test, because if you don't do it, they come out with an allergic reaction, they will sue you. They won't sue like your mum or your dad, they'll sue you. That's it in for a little bit. I know I'm not allergic, so I'm just gonna wipe that off. So yeah, that's pretty much how easy it is to tint your eyebrows. For tinting your lashes, it's a bit different, and I'm not going to do it on camera. Maybe I'll do a tutorial featuring my sister, because she will always want something doing. So maybe I'll do a tutorial then. I'll pretty much talk you through it now. What I would use, where are they? I don't know where they are. You can use cotton pads for this, cut them in half and soak them, and you would put Vaseline underneath your eye, put it on top where the lid is, not on the lashes obviously. Put the 2 cotton pads underneath your eye, get your client to close their eyes, and you would mix up your tint as you do and just paint it on over the lashes, but except the difference between brows and lashes, you would leave the lash tint on for 15 minutes. Put a cotton pad over the eye to keep the heat in like you would with your hair. Sometimes I use plastic bags to keep my dye on with my hair. And then take it straight off by rolling a cotton bud downwards in a downward motion onto the cotton pad, and then wiping the excess off with a damp cotton pad or a dry cotton pad, and then using eye makeup remover to get the rest of the excess off. And then that's how you tint your lashes. Obviously it's the same with if you want to build up the intensity by colour. Yeah, that is pretty much it. If you would like, if you live in Washington or Sunderland or Newcastle, not really Newcastle because I don't know how to travel to different places, I do freelance work, like I say. I will tint your eyelashes, I'll tint your eyebrows, as long as you've had a patch test. I will do eyebrow tweeze, I will do all sorts of stuff for reasonably cheap prices. So if you want anything doing, drop me a comment or inbox me, let me know, and I'll see you all soon. Bye. I also wanted to mention the tints that I get in my kit. The things that I got in my kit for tinting: I got a tinting brush, I got the peroxide, which looks like this. That's just in a different bottle. You can also use like peroxide that you can buy yourself. This is the peroxide that I use. It is Ellison's Oxidant 3% peroxide, -10 volume. Don't use peroxide for your hair because you will burn your eyes out. The colours I got with eyelash and eyebrow tinting, I got black, which looks like that. I got a brown, which is usually most popular. I got a combinal, which is blue black. So if you're tinting your eyelashes and you want blue black eyelashes, there's that. There's blue. Why you would want blue eyebrows or lashes? If you have blue hair, I suppose it's alright. But there's blue as well. So a lot of people will want black eyelashes and not black eyebrows, unless you have black hair. Some people want black eyebrows and black hair, some people want brown, you know what I mean? It's all up to the person who is having it done. So yes, that's what I'm saying about eyebrows. I'll see you all soon. Bye.